I started having problems with my knees at a very young age. When I was 9, I was hit by a car on my bicycle. I was in the military at 18 for 4 years, so I did a lot of running, a lot of heavy exercises, wore a little support for our shoes back then, and then I did high-impact aerobics for about 15 years. So my lifestyle, I think, took a toll on my knees. I came to the conclusion to have my knee replaced when I had an accident in an aerobics class, and I fell to the floor, and I saw Dr. Zehr, and we sent me right away for an MRI. Dr. Zehr was able to see that my knees were extremely worn bone to bone, and I was a good candidate to be for partial knee replacements in both knees. I went to a seminar that Dr. Zehr had put on. They also had me attend a seminar at the hospital, so I would be aware of everything that I would be going through. All I had to do was read my manual, and I went right through it. I always was a customer of Pampered Chef, so I decided to become a consultant with Pampered Chef, which is a cooking show. I would go into someone's home, and they would come into my home, and usually, you deal with products and do that. So when you're standing in someone's kitchen for about 3 or 4 hours, usually on a tile floor, you definitely feel it in your knees. Shortly after I got into Pampered Chef, prior to having my partial knee replacements done, I came home one evening and I was just in a lot of pain, and so I thought I was going to have to give up something that I loved again, which was sharing Pampered Chef with people and getting to try new recipes in other people's kitchens. It's always nice to make a mess in someone else's house and then leave. Now I have no problem. I can have shows and be on my feet for hours, even after a 9-hour day at work in a dental practice. When my day ends, I need to come home and find a way to de-stress. So I will jump on my bicycle and take a nice ride in my community, or I might take a nice long stroll around the neighborhood, or I like to walk on the beach before sunset, or an early morning walk on the beach, things like that. I live here in Paradise, so I need to be able to take advantage of my surroundings. My lifestyle now is just back to what I've always dreamed.